Today I have this unfinished piece of wood. It measures 12 by 12 inches. And I'm going to be using my General Finishes Antique Walnut Gel Stain in a Gen Foam brush. And I'm going to stain the entire board on the front, and then I'll also touch all the sides as well. Once fully covered, I'm going to take some paper towels and just rub in the gel stain. This removes any excess gel stain, and as you can see, the wood grain starts to kind of peek through the gel stain. Once that's dry, I have this Gnome Stencil. I got this right off Amazon, and it came in a variety pack of different stencils. And I'm just going to tape the left side so that my stencil is held down. I'm using a foam dabber and some Wise Owl Snow Owl paint, and I'm just going to lightly dab the paint on top of my stencil. Now, after you load some paint to your dabber, I have a second plate that I'm dabbing the excess off onto. You want to make sure you're not using too much paint, as too much paint will then seep under the stencil. While my paint is still wet, I'm going to take some glitter. You can use any glitter of your choice. I picked a brown for the hat, and I'm just going to sprinkle the glitter on all the areas that I want that specific color. And then you do want to take your finger and just lightly dab so that the glitter goes into the paint. Now I'm going to re-dab on some of the areas, as you want to make sure the paint is still wet, and I'm going to add the silver glitter. And right now I'm focusing on the boots of the gnome, and then I'm going to move to the arms and sleeves of the body. And then again, I'm just lightly tapping the glitter into the paint. You want to make sure that you use fine glitter. You can find a lot of different glitter at the Dollar Tree, or you can even order packs off Amazon, or Michael's has it as well. I decided just to do the entire stencil white, so I just took the foam dabber and some more paint and made sure I touched the rest of the stencil, which this time was focusing on the snowflakes. And again, you can fill this in however you want. I'm doing a few different colors of the glitter, and every time I move to another section, I'm going to just lightly add a little more Snow Owl paint so that the glitter adheres really nicely. And on the hands or the gloves, I'm going to do some red glitter. I'm then going to remove it, and some of the glitter is going to be loose, so you just kind of want to flip it over and tap the back side, and this is what we have so far. I'm taking the end of a paintbrush, and you can just kind of scrape in between the areas of the stencil that you felt maybe bled a little bit, and this just kind of cleans up and gives nice new crisp lines. I'm going to take my Wise Owl varnish. You can use Mod Podge or the 1-hour enamel as well, and I'm going to just cover the beard of the gnome. And then I'm going to take some gold glitter and add the gold glitter to the beard. And before adding the glitter, you just want to make sure that it has something to adhere to. And in that case, that's when I'm using the Wise Owl varnish. And then I'm going to tap it and get all the excess glitter off. This is what we have so far. I think he's really cute. I allowed that to fully dry, and I found this triple thick crystal clear glaze. It's a top coat and it's a spray. And the reason why I chose a spray is I don't want my glitter moving all over. So I gave that 2 good coats of the top coat. And this really kept the glitter in place. I then took my drill, and this step is totally optional. I'm going to drill a hole in the center of each snowflake. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm just going to take a sanding block and just get off any extra loose pieces of wood. And then I can get these string lights right from Dollar Tree, and there happen to be 10 lights on one string light, and that's how many snowflakes I had. I'm adding a small amount of hot glue to the side of the light, and then I'm going to sit it right inside the hole that we drilled. And you want to make sure that you're not drilling too big of a hole, but you want to make sure that the light can sit in there. And I'm letting the light just pop out a little bit. It's kind of sitting flush with the wood. And you can use E6000 as well. I just prefer the hot glue because it dries much faster. And then you can turn the light on, and then the center of your snowflakes will shine very nicely. I added hot glue to the back of the battery pack so you can still open it. And there we go. Now we just have this fun gnome winter sign. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials on our webpage as well. Have a great day.